So, today I'm going to play WoW with Grubby. Grubby has never played WoW, from what I hear, ever, which is perfect. I need that. I asked him to be my guinea pig. I need someone who has legitimately never played this game before. And he's a gamer, so I know he can figure things out. Basically, it's hard for me to see through the lens of someone who's never played this game. There's a lot of things and knowledge that you take for granted. Today, I want to find out what all of those things are, because on the 20th, I am doing a presentation for all of the noobs, and I want to go over everything that they might want to know. It's autistic and it's stupid, but anyone who plays this game should know that in hardcore WoW, you cannot learn things the hard way. Otherwise, you sacrifice days, weeks, or even months of effort when it was easily avoidable. This game isn't meant to be played hardcore. It's just the game's been getting played for so long that, like, the difficulty increase is necessary, but the game is not meant for hardcore. It's not. So there's a lot of bullshittery. What's up, gamer? Where you at?
What's up? I just figured out how to get a subscription. It took a while.
Oh god, yeah. I actually don't even know how you do that. You made sure to sub to NA, right?
Yes.
All right. So, do me a favor. Can you screen share your WoW for me?
Okay, sure.
I'm just going to be watching you sitting over your shoulder and taking notes on everything you're confused by.
Okay, cool. It will be a lot. It will be a lot.
Well, hold on. What class do you want to play?
On that Warlock, yeah.
That's pretty sick.
All right, let's go play.
So first things first, you talk to that guy. Now you're going to go turn in the quest.
Turn in the quest. Okay, how do I see the quest? Go.
So your mini-map is in the top right of your screen. You can look at that too.
Yeah. Yep. I don't have to look up to the sky to see the minimap.
No, you don't.
So I go talk to this guy? Girl?
Mm-hmm. So an exclamation point means they have a new quest, and a question mark is a quest turn-in.
Oh, I don't hear any voiceovers.
Hit escape and go to add-ons. Make sure it's there, right? Out of date. Out of date.
Oh.
Hit load out of date add-ons, the box in the top.
Oh.
And then hit reload UI.
Wow. It can just update.
What do you require? Greetings, child.
Wow.
I can see that you are
There you go.
young in the ways of the Warlock.
Stick?
Power still eluding your grasp.
Though technically listening to NPCs is gonna cost me levels per minute, right?
No strength
Yes, but it's however you want to play the game.
this power.
Yeah.
Through its application, we can control
Some people like
That's
this.
cool.
I used it for a day and got bored of it in a day.
bending them to
But I'm a loser
Sure,
and I
okay.
played this game 30 years, so
to bind us
You're min-maxing.
But
yeah,
first,
unfortunately.
You must bring me 3 skulls of the
Bring Venya,
near the
Marthand 3 rattle cage skulls. So I accept.
Mhm.
And then, there they are. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Oh, you're not done yet. Turn around.
Oh.
You have a
How
quest
about-
turn-in as well.
No other race on Azeroth has suffered as much as our people, adventurer. To laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us.
I didn't read what he said. Oh, I'm terrible.
Hey, that's how everyone plays the game, to be fair, for the most part.
Only the cold
I
You
mean,
can-
if
can-
I-
you
if
can
I'd
zoom
been
out.
playing- yeah, if I'd be playing off stream. Oh my god, he keeps talking. Oh, that's convenient. He keeps talking when you walk away. That's nice.
There you go.
King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. We forsaken.
Oh,
And
oops.
it's gone. You'll never
It's
know.
gone.
So you have quests, and now you just quest. So try to find whatever you're supposed to be killing. You can hit tab to target. So that guy is already killing them.
Does it matter? Like, can't I steal the kill?
No, because he got the initial tag, essentially.
Ah,
so you're a warlock.
How do you know if you have to tag?
You'll have the first hit. So you'll hit him. Notice that he's yellow in the top left,
Yeah.
like his nameplate. It's because it's your tag. If it wasn't, it would be gray.
I'm almost dead.
You're not almost dead, Grubby. You're
Look,
completely
my
fine.
health is empty.
That's not your health, and I know you know that.
it
All right, hold on.
looks like a big empty box with my name in it.
So I noticed something else we should work on. Hit escape. Options. And type in nameplates. Or just type in name. All right, so show enemy nameplates. Currently it's bound to V, but that's a pretty good key binding for spells and stuff. Once I show enemy nameplates, I pretty much never hide them, ever. Yeah, that's fine. So you can do that. So now hit that button. Find an enemy. Target anything here. Yeah, see?
So he's yellow now. Hey, look, there's like a red there's like a red bar around my name. It's flashing as if I'm taking damage.
Well, it's flashing because you're just in combat.
Why does he stop casting?
Because he ran behind you. They have to be in front of you for the cast to go off.
180 degrees?
Yes, actually, it is 180. So you have a read your spells in the bottom. Well, first of all, kill this guy. Hit it again. Just keep hitting Shadow Bolt. No reason to stop. There you go.
Should I Shadow Bolt and then stab him once and then Shadow Bolt again?
No. So
Just
you,
spam Shadow Bolt.
as a warlock, your melee is worthless. You should only really be meleeing for the most part when you're completely out of mana. So you can take that auto attack off of the 1 key. You don't need that.
Oh, right. How do I know how much damage it does?
Let's open your character menu. So hit your... There you go. If you have it keybound.
Oh, shit. 4 damage.
hover over the dagger. Like your actual
dagger.
weapon.
Oh, okay, yeah. 1 to 2 damage. That's not very good.
More importantly, the DPS on it is 0.9.
Oh, I'm slow. Very slow attacker. Okay, I see. Speed 1.6, yeah.
Well, it's fast attacking, but this is level 1. All right, you can kill these mobs by literally just stabbing them with a knife from full to 0, no issues, because you have no spells. Later on, you'll pretty much never really be auto attacking. Turn around. You're running out of the area you should be in, and read your other spell. The 2 key.
Demon Skin, instant cast, protects the caster, increasing armor by 40 and restores 3 health per 5 seconds for 30 minutes. Wow.
So you obviously don't need to hit that button very often, but you do need to keep the buff on. So go ahead and hit it. Now look in the top right of your screen. You see your buffs. Other people have buffed you with, like, that's a mage buff, that's a priest buff. But Demon Skin is a self buff only. So you always want to have your armor up.
Okay, makes sense. Is mana regen a non-combat effect?
So you have mana regen in combat. See how it's gray? See how it's not yellow? Or white, rather?
What's gray?
The enemy health bar. Well, that one was. So now it's yellow. It is your tag. You're the first one to have done damage, so you will be able to loot this.
Okay.
Now you're so just auto right-click it. That works. They killed it for
but
you.
I removed the dagger from my.
But if you just right-click the enemy, it'll start auto attacking.
Okay, got it.
So right-click that rat. See that rat right in front of you? Right-click that. Right-click it. Now walk up. There you go. That's a critter.
Whoa! I did bonus damage. Instead of 1 to 2, I did 3.
You do have strength and agility, which will increase your attack power. Not a lot.
Oh yeah, 4 damage. I see. 2 to 4 damage.
So warriors and rogues are going to actually, get more attack power, so they're going to buff their auto attacks and stuff. You aren't, and you don't do that stuff. There you go. Just keep bolting.
Do I have more mana regeneration outside of combat?
So there's something called the 5-second rule. He resists your just auto attack. So whenever you cast a spell, you will not regenerate mana while in combat for 5 seconds. And if you cast another spell, it resets that timer. It's the 5-second rule. So see, now your mana is regenerating. And that's kind of how it works.
And only once I release the spell does the mana regen stop. Interesting. Not while I'm channeling it.
Yep. So you're low level, your natural health regen and mana regen is off the charts. It's insane. That is going to drastically fall off while we're leveling, and we'll talk about how you regenerate from there.
Okay.
We can also turn on something called auto loot if you'd like, where when you click the corpse, it auto loots everything that they drop.
Do you auto loot?
Well, you can also just hold shift when you right click. So on this wolf, when it dies, hold shift and then right click its corpse. There you go. Yeah, save the mana. There you go.
Ah, okay.
So you do not have a quest for these mobs.
Oh,
I mean, it's fine.
Excuse me.
No, you're good. In this game, like grinding is a big part of it. Early on, like there's tons of quests for you to do early on, but once you get to say level 30 and stuff, you're gonna have grind sessions.
Grind sessions, as in you're gonna farm optimal.
You're just gonna kill mobs, and there's no quests. You're just killing mobs over and over.
Why is there no quests?
Because the game is bad. This is a 2004 game, and it's made for 2004. They haven't added any quests. There's nothing new in this game since 2004.
But it's kind of nice that, like, when I have like a really long list of quests that I haven't done yet, I always feel a lot of anxiety. So like knowing that you can actually finish them and make like empty slate for a while, and there's nothing left to do, that's kind of nice.
Yeah,
there's something nice about it.
So remember, you can also tab. So hit tab. Oh, see how it's white? Look at its health bar.
Yeah.
Yep. Just walk away. Not your mob anymore. You get nothing out of it.
Yep. Hit tab. Okay, that didn't do anything.
Well, so it's basically so you can just tab target. You can target things. You can swap targets. It keeps you from, in my opinion, in any situation you can avoid having to click anything in combat is better. So see how you clicked it? Just hit tab, see? You'll get kind of used to like aiming your camera in a way where you can tab target and target who you want, right?
And you kind of know who it's going to default to, yeah.
Yeah. You'll get used to it big time. And the other thing is, like, you're going to have look at all your action bars. It's great. You're going to have a lot more spells as we go on. It's going to get a lot. Start setting it, like your demon armor, the thing you have bound to 2. I would not put that on your main action bar. I would drag that maybe the bottom right. That's where I would put it. But this is your opinion. Not
in my backpack?
Not in the bags. No, above the bags.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I would put it. But this is an opinion. I just wouldn't put it on your main bar.
You're gonna click it with mouse, or you're gonna put assign a hotkey to it.
We will assign a hotkey. Do you want to do it right now? It's up to you.
I can.
Okay. All right, kill this mob, and then I'll teach you how to keybind stuff.
Okay. Oh, holding right click on him does not start attacking him.
Well, you just tab right click on it.
It's just after I cast a spell on someone, I have to right click them once.
Yes.
When I hold right click.
Yep.
Let's see. What happens after I cast a spell? Does he start daggering again?
No. Oh yeah, he does. I guess.
He does. Huh. So if I engage someone with right click, then he will always keep daggering in between things, I think. Let me see.
Once you have a wand, you will pretty much never melee in this game again as a warlock.
Yeah.
You will if you're and you're out of mana and you can't cast it, you're gonna wand. It's higher DPS. It's just better. It's a better
makes sense.
So hit escape and go to key bindings.
Yep.
And try to keybind your new spell where you put it. You can see your action bars, so drop down the right one and just figure it out.
I'm guessing this is action bar 1.
No, it is not. Action bar 1 is where your shadow bolt is.
Oh, okay. Action bar 2.
Try 2.
This one.
Sure, just guess. Try binding that to whatever you want. Sure. Now you see the C.
Oh, frack.
Do you see the C over the action bar?
No. Yes, I see it. Okay. I need to do character pane. Oh shit. I just unbound my character screen. How do I revert it?
Well, first we'll get that. Let's just bind, since we're here. Let's bind the spell. We'll fix that. So action bar 3. Yep, that is where Demon's armor would be.
Oh, fuck. They they should really allow you to like instantly revert it.
An undo button would be big.
Yeah, like an undo button, because now I need to go find where that is.
And you know what? There's probably an add-on for that. This is why the
Yeah.
game has add-ons all over, because yeah, it sucks. It's a 2004 game being played in 2024. There's a lot of add-ons. Social pane, you want to do character? Yeah, toggle character pane. See.
Okay. That's at least there's a filter setting. All right,
Yeah.
nice.
It didn't used to have that. That's actually recent. Imagine.
Oh wow, nice.
So,
So I literally don't know what's available, right? Like I'm just guessing.
yeah,
There it is.
personally, for me, I can only give you my opinion. A spell that's a 30-minute buff, you're very rarely going to hit. I would use a modifier for it, like Shift, Control, or Alt. Like I would bind it to Alt Q. That's what I bind my rarely used buff spells.
Okay.
What did you bind that to? What is that?
Semicolon to the right of L.
I think every button in the game is better if you can hit it with your left hand.
Oh, I can. Just dance.
What?
Oh, you mean like? While also moving, or what?
Yes.
Well, that's almost nothing, right? Like what? How could you?
Your semicolon, is that next to your L key?
Yes. But
I mean,
well,
you're
I
right.
can
Hey,
still do that while moving. But okay, which button do I need to be able to simultaneously hold while pressing semicolon or L or whatever?
no,
Like
if you just,
W?
hey, semicolon's great as long as you're not using high value key bindings. Is my point. Like for actual
Yeah.
damage combat spells, that's the only thing.
But let's talk a little bit about the simultaneous hitting. So if I'm in a raid or I'm in a difficult fight, I'm going to be moving with WASD.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I need to during that be able to press various buttons
Yes.
while moving a lot?
Yes.
I mean, I could do it, but
Well, you
How
don't.
many fingers do you have?
You're not going to be pressing demon armor in a fight. If you press demon armor in the middle of a fight, that's terrible foresight. It's a 30-minute buff.
yeah.
See what I'm saying?
But it does increase armor by 40. So doesn't that give me like a shield or something?
No, no. It gives you armor permanently. Like it just reduces physical damage taken. You should have the buff up all times. Armor is not a
Okay,
shield.
okay.
It just reduces physical damage taken.
Okay, got it.
So I mean, depending on what spells. So you need to keep killing these zombies. You need 6 mindless zombies, and you got to kill skeletons.
Oh, mindless zombies. Oh, I got the 8 wretched zombies. Where are the mindless ones?
I gotta find them. But like shift modifier, control modifier. So the R key binding, you can do R, shift R, control R, and alt R.
Yeah, makes sense.
Some people prefer
I think
alt.
that's the hardest part. The hardest part of getting started is like learning all those, right?
It's tough because it's like for me so you're leveling and you're given these spells, right? But you don't really know what you're going to be given later. You don't know the value of these spells. So a lot of people end up with really janky, weird key bindings at the max level because they just that's the order of which they were given the spells, and that's what they got used to. So just keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Like
And
Grayson's Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Grayson's like a multi-rank 1, extremely high-rated, good mage. His ice block, his like best defensive spell is bound to Alt 6. I want you to try and hit that in a panic. That's like I'm at 1% health,
good.
I need to immune. There's some stupid key bindings out there. You can play with it. Hey, you can play in tournaments and get rank 1. It's no problem. It's just, do you want to be that guy?
I hear you on that, and it's too late for them because they're already used to it. Like I still use numpad for items in Warcraft 3, always did, with my left hand, my keyboard hand. Like what the fuck?
You got a big crit there. 25 is your highest record.
That's why he took so much damage. What's my crit chance? Where do I see it?
Spellbook? Well, actually, I don't think you can see your spell critical hit chance without an add-on.
Okay.
You can see your melee critical hit chance, but yeah, you cannot see your spell critical hit chance without an add-on.
Where do I see that?
What do you mean? Like, you want an add-on that'll tell you?
No, where do I see my melee critical hit chance?
Okay, hit your spellbook.
Hit your spellbook.
Bottom middle of the screen next to the character. I don't know. I don't know what it's bound to. I click all that.
MP.
Hover over the attack.
Yeah.
Four
Cool. 4.62% chance. And the critting is double damage?
Yes. It is just flat out. Well, spells, it's not a full double damage, but for melee, it is. Okay, I'm dumb. Melee is 1.5, but you can get talents that make your crits do straight up double.
Okay. Hey, I got cannibalize.
Yep. So that is a racial. You can bind that somewhere. You should. 2-minute cooldown. You can eat a corpse and heal.
Oh, nice.
But you don't really use it in
we
combat
haven't
much.
Needed it. Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a high value key binding personally.
Okay.
Hello. My duty is
Here we go.
tending to our wounded warriors.
So let's turn around here. Actually, you didn't complete your quests, but you are level 2 and you can train.
From the look
Ah,
So-
who do I train with?
So,
Marthand?
well, hover over the mobs and look in the bottom right. You see Warlock Trainer in the bottom right of your screen. Hover the other person in front of you.
No doubt you do. Perhaps I can help.
The NPC in front of you, not her.
Out of pause and
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Warlock Trainer.
armor for you.
There you go.
You'll find a good number of
And so now I can learn Immolate. I'm also level 2, so shouldn't I be able to learn rank 2 Shadowbolt? No. That's
No.
rank 2 Shadowbolt. Okay. Should I get Immolate? Is it good?
Yes. You always train for the most part. Yes. Immolate is definitely a thing. Let's hit escape and let's turn on NPC names. This is crazy how many things that are not on by default. It's insane. Type in NPC. Let's do all NPCs. You can do that or none. Up to you.
Oh, this is useful. Okay, Demon Trainer. Demon Trainer.
So
Am I...
you're gonna have a pet.
Oh, level 10 plus. Okay.
Well, no. You're gonna get a pet pretty soon. I think actually talk to her. Maybe you might be able to train it. I'm not sure how it works with Warlocks.
make your demons more powerful.
Okay, so this is where you basically will
To the right place.
like rank 2 firebolt, blah blah blah, for your pets once you get them. However, I don't think you can yet. So you have to just keep leveling. You'll get a pet at level 4.
Our time will
Okay.
Or no. If you look on the far right, you see Warlock, the quest tabs. You have different quests. One of them has Warlock under it.
My quest tab?
On the far look at the far right of your screen, the quest tracker.
Yep.
See how one of them has Warlock? It is a Warlock quest.
Ah.
So once you complete that, I think you learn the spell. Yep.
Okay, yeah, summon imp. Okay, cool. Should I turn off chat?
Like in-game chat?
Yeah.
Not
Like for
necessarily.
safety. Streamer
So
safety.
okay, so we can do this. Oh, this is something we should actually teach people. You're right, streamer safety. First of all, you can cover it with your camera. Most people who stream WoW cover chat with their camera.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom
Like,
left is
with
kind
a-
of like
with a
the
box.
spot. No, just
not
put
a
your
green
camera.
screen, but the whole box.
Oh, you're green screening.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm green screening, so I have to like put up my arms to hide it and everything.
Yeah. Okay, I just pictured that. All right. Let's do this. So close this and hover over your chat box with your mouse and right click the general tab and look and hit create new window. Yep. Call it anything. Sure.
Yeah.
So now right click
okay.
that new window,
Yeah.
settings.
Settings. Wow.
Now you can turn off whispers. So you can be in this, turn off whispers. You can turn off /say. You can turn off party, raid. You can turn it all on. And you can just juggle between these. So let's say you have a tab that doesn't show whispers and someone is sending slurs your way. Just click the one that doesn't have whispers on.
Ah, okay. And I think Twitch is fine with it as long as you quickly move to hide the...
Yeah, if someone does a slur,
content.
you're fine. Just try to avoid it and don't give it attention. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a new spell. I'm going to let you read it, and you tell me the optimal way to play with those 2 spells you have after you kill this
Okay.
guy.
Burns the enemy for 9 fire damage, and then an additional 20 fire damage over 15 seconds. So it's a really long cast time. It does only 9 damage, 4.5 per second. A Shadow Bolt does more, so I just start with 1 Immolate and then no more, and then I go with the Shadow Bolts, right?
Yep, that's it. You only have 2 buttons. There's not a whole lot of choices here, but yes, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so I'm guessing now raids is going to be a whole combination of optimal order of various spells, right?
Yes. So yeah, pretty much. You're gonna be slowly getting these spells as you level. You're not gonna get classic WoW takes a long time to level. So you will slowly get your spells and figure it out. Like you're a gamer, you'll know your optimal way to do damage. You'll figure it out. And
What's the chance that they resist spells?
I don't know their resist chance, but it can happen. You need those skeletons, by the way. Yeah, those rattle cake skeletons. You need one mindless zombie, and you need 2 skeletons.
Oh, well, we'll just stab him. I have no mana.
Yep, and then just let your so you have mana now, but again, you cast, it stops your mana regen.
Yeah, so it might be optimal if I just finish someone really low off first.
Yeah.
With the stabs, so that I have more for the next mob.
Kill this skeleton and drain your mana to 0, and I want to show you something else.
Okay.
So on your main action bars, keep DPSing and killing this guy. You have food and a mushroom. I want you to click the water as soon as he's dead, and it lights up. You can't drink it while in combat. Okay, now drink it and look at your mana. Watch it. Notice it goes up way faster. So this is This is going to be
31 instead of 13.
This is going to be a big chunk of your life. Actually, as a Warlock, not so much. Warlocks have a spell called Life Tap that you'll get pretty soon. You can basically convert health into mana. That is Warlock only. Healers hate you, but fuck them. That's what you do.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I've played Warlock in Heroes of the Storm. Gul'dan, Life Tap. They need to heal you up. You drink too much health.
Exactly.
You're full mana. You shouldn't have done it. You should have just done a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So you'll get that, and you have to manage your health and manage your mana, and you can life tap your mana to full, and then you can drain life to heal. Oh, grats, you leveled.
Nice.
Right.
Do I pick any stats when I level up?
No, you do not. Your leveling up is once you reach level 10, you'll get 1 talent point every level, and every 2 levels you can train new spells. That's essentially your leveling up.
Okay, got it.
You don't have talent points yet. It's level 10.
It just gives me automatically. It gives me like some of these attribute points when I level.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Do you jump in fights?
All the time. You don't have to, but I just do it. There's no benefit to it.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go. Turn that in. You got to select one of your rewards.
Oh.
So
6
you wear
armor, 5.
So you wear cloth. Both of those are cloth. Everyone wears a cape, and all capes are cloth. Oh, you got to pick one.
Yeah, I was just trying to look at my inventory, but I don't know how.
B should open your bags, I think.
Yeah, it opens my bag, but where do I see what I'm wearing? Oh, wait, it's right here. Oh, so there's lots of things that I could be wearing that I'm not wearing yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing out on 4 armor.
Hold on, before you click anything, hover over that robe on the bottom left of your bags, and just hold shift. Now you can compare. So that robe is better than your current one. Well, let go of shift. There you go.
Oh, that's a bit weird. You should be able to equip it while holding shift.
Maybe an add-on can do it. I don't know.
I'm starting to get the idea of...
So that's male. Only warriors can wear that. You're
Okay.
a clothy, so you can wear the lowest tier of armor. Later on, you don't care about armor. You just look at stats. Armor is negligible, truth be told. Like, none of this is all low-level gear. None of it has any stats.
Okay. Armor is negligible.
Exactly. In this case, I would pick the gloves as a clothy. You'll probably find a cloak.
Oh, okay, I see.
They will not join us, so we have no choice.
Yeah, the voiceovers is quite nice. So these were all not voiced over?
Yeah,
way
no.
back when?
No, yeah, this is all AI.
Wow. How did they get the voices so good?
I don't know. They just perfected it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. Let's hit your spell book. You learned your imp. So there are
I'm trying to see where it is.
There are 3 specs in this game. Imp is a demonology spell. That's why it's in a different tab, right? General tab, Demonology, Destruction, and you will get Affliction soon.
Cool.
There's your Imp. Again, I would put that not on your main bar, because once he's out, he's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Over there's fine.
Wow, it's really slow out of combat for sure.
Exactly.
Would you ever lose your imp in a fight? Like, let's say, like a team fight.
All the time.
5 people in a guild. You go away, and then you're like, hold on, guys, I need to summon my imp.
Okay, in the Burning Crusade arena, most like comps, their win condition in killing warlocks is to kill the warlock's pet. The warlock has an instant summon that they can use one time, so they kill the pet twice. Like that's actually the game. Yeah, that is a thing.
That's in arena. But what about raids or let's say dungeon quests?
Not really. I mean, there might be cases where your Voidwalker might be tanking, but as a warlock, your role is damage, and you'll probably have your imp just doing damage with you, and it shouldn't really die.
Okay. Wait, I have to kill the skeletons again?
Yeah, so you had that weird Warlock quest. So this is something like that Reset XP add-on like takes into consideration. It'll delay you doing that quest and just have you do both at the same time. But that's just min-maxy, and who cares?
Oh.
You do not need to play with Reset XP. Your chat is absolutely right. But see, your pet is blasting if you see it.
How would it delay the quest? Like that means that I could do it manually as well.
Yeah. There's speedrunners who have every single quest memorized, and they don't need rest. They just have it all memorized, and they're like, oh, it's optimal to delay this quest because I get a quest later that has me do the same thing, and I'll do them both at the same time. Yeah.
But how do you delay it?
Just don't do it. That was a Warlock quest you didn't have to do yet.
And why did the quest come later? Is it because I'm higher level? How can I delay it if it's a prerequisite for the?
It was after you killed the mindless and wretched zombies. It's the next quest after that. It's a quest.
Okay,
it's a quest chain. So some quests don't come in until you finish the one before, or you reach the appropriate level to do it. Those are the two things that can change it.
I see. So the correct order was to do the zombies first before doing the 3 rattlecage skulls.
You didn't loot that guy, and it's who cares? I'm being like min-maxy sweaty. Who cares? So it's 3 skeletons. Who cares? There's more annoying optimal things out there than having to kill 3 skeletons.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get what the oh, oops, sorry, Wrath.
Yeah, kill that.
Do I get any XP for Wrath?
No, nothing for critters.
Oh.
So your pet management. You see the special pet bar you have? You have attack. You have...
E1?
Yeah, well, you can change it if you'd like. The only pet management you really have... Huh?
Sorry, I'm pressing C1, but it doesn't do anything.
We have to have a target. So
The
target
C
that.
opens my character screen.
Control 1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So if you hit control 1, now your pet's attacking. Those are the default key bindings that it gives you. Now your pet... Oh, you got to be facing him. Your pet is not tanky at all. He will die. He also does a lot of damage. But you're gonna have 4 different pets to choose from. Right now, you only have 1.
Okay. Fire shield, phase shift, firebolt, blood pact, control for details. Surrounds the target in a shield of fire. Every strike against the target causes 11 fire damage to the attacker.
That's
amazing. Lasts 3 minutes. So it's only for himself to amp damage on it?
If you're talking about fire shield, you can you don't have that yet. That's your add-on. Let's just say you were killing your pet out in the world, a random imp. These are the spells that imps would have. But yeah, you will get a fire shield, and you can buff other people with it. Basically a thorns.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You don't have any of those yet.
We don't have these. So this is because of the add-on. It's describing what imps generally have.
Yes.
But my imp doesn't have that.
Exactly. So if you're out in the world and you see an imp and you're trying to kill it, you can hover over it. Like that wolf that's right next to you, you hover over it, it has no spells. It literally just auto attacks.
Okay.
If you hover over different enemies, they might have spells, like maybe a bat, or you're in a low-level zone. They're not going to have anything.
Where did my sound go? Oh, I turned off my sound.
Control
Yeah.
S and Control M.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Why was there a loot chest, or let's say a treasure chest next to him? Because he has any kind of loot. You see this treasure chest here?
oh, like the bag? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, the money bag.
I don't know. I guess it's to
So
signify that
many
it.
money bags on the mini map.
Oh no. Okay, so you have a quest. That's signifying that you have a quest to loot them.
Oh,
if
the
you look at-
scavenger ball.
Looking at the mini map, you have a quest to kill rattle cage skeletons. That's the swords on your mini map. And you also have a
Okay.
quest to collect scavenger paws and duskbat wings. Those are the bags on your mini map, showing where you might find those mobs.
Okay, the distinction between looting and killing.
Yes, exactly. But they're basically just telling you where the mobs are, and you have a quest. You can also zoom out. You are very zoomed in. I will
It
say,
seems fun.
okay, hey, do it if you want.
That must trigger you so much.
It does. I do the same thing sometimes for immersion's sake, but in hardcore, later on, this game is going to be much like pulling 3 mobs can be death. And if you're too zoomed in, you can't see to your left, you can't see to your right, and mobs randomly spawn in. And so there might be a mob that you don't see
Right.
there, and then he teleports in because he's respawning. It can be scary to be too zoomed in.
Yeah, makes sense. And they zoom in. They spawn in because it's an open world where other people can have cleared them up. So it needs
Oh.
to make sure it's constantly spawning them, right?
Wait, imagine if it didn't respawn him in.
Yeah.
Is there only one person gets to level? Actually, you still would. No, yeah. So the other
Yeah.
thing, let's talk about spell range.
Before we go on,
Oh.
if you could put a pin in that for a second, do you know where they're going to spawn? Do you personally know the pattern of where
No.
they're going to appear?
I have no idea. Like,
Does anyone? Like any nerds? And do you have any nerds
Yes.
that know where it's like the next one's going to be right here?
there have been times I have been doing a quest where I need to kill like the red mobs and the green mobs, right? I need to kill both of them. And I'm killing all these red mobs, but there's no green ones. Like the green guys I have to kill, for example. I don't remember their name. And someone in my chat was like, there's only 3 that spawn in this location.
Yeah.
And I called the
Nerd.
guy a loser.
Of
but there
course.
are people that know, like, oh, there's only 3 spawn points here,
Yeah.
as an example. But overall, it's just like, I know this zone has wolves and bats. I don't know the nitty gritty details past that.
So you're like a nerd that's kind of like a jock in the game.
Yes, and
You
when
just swing at things. You don't want to think too much.
I'm a PvPer. But I do level, and I leveled a bunch as a kid, and I grew up with this game. But when it comes to these speed levelers, yes, I make fun of them. Absolutely. They're great, and they're cut from the same cloth, just a different material. That makes no sense. But you know what I mean.
I think so. And why are they speed leveling? Are they selling accounts?
Some of them might be. But no, I think they just go for world first. They like competing in this game, the only game they're good at, right? You are completely tapped, by the way. So I would drink water to get your mana back. Also, in the top right corner of your screen, your buffs. Look what's about to fall off.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Shit.
There you go.
Semicolon.
Easy peasy. And now spell range. You should try and attack these guys from as far away as the game lets you with your spells.
I guess there's mods that show what 30 yards is.
I don't use any mods that add-ons that do it. So what you do is let's target a mob here. Don't attack it. Back up. Don't use it.
It's where his bar is big.
Let's look at your spells on your action bar and back up. Just run really far away. Notice the numbers will turn red as you get too far away. See?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a small signifier now that I think about it, but that's what I look at.
Oh, when I get attacked, it increases my cast time.
Decreases.
Increases my cast time?
Or actually,
Decreases my casting speed.
yes, you're right, actually. It increases your cast time. It's called spell pushback.
Oh, that's interesting. It's not a full cancel,
Nope.
but now there's I see the bar go up. So there's like an incentive for me to have a tank.
Exactly. Yes. you're getting it. You will have a tank eventually, and this is why you don't want to be getting hit while you're casting.
Fucking
Yep.
yes.
So let me do one
That
other
was
thing
so
for
hard.
you. Let's hit escape, or let's type /LTP.
Learn to play.
Yep,
No
LTP.
Blinky's land. Tell Forsen. What the fuck?
Type /LTP.
Oh, but
Type it and hit enter.
I'm telling it to someone. I'm telling someone to learn to play.
Doesn't matter because it's starting with a slash. You're not sending a message. All right, this is the Leatrix Plus add-on that you downloaded. Let's go to automation.
Yeah.
I don't think you should sell junk automatically. You should kind of learn what junk is. So let's go to interface. Where is it? One of these shows you how much things sell for. Maybe it's in system. Show vendor price in the bottom right. Yeah, now reload the game.
Because it does show when you hover.
Well, now it does. So now you vendor these for 20 copper. You can kind of see the price of things. It's insane that that's not in the game by default, but
There's no price here because it's a quest item.
exactly. You can only loot those when you have the quest.
Was it really not in the game?
Yeah, it's not. Turn it off and reload. You won't see it, I swear.
Wow.
Yep.
This should be in the game.
It should be. You're right. It's not. So now you can kind of, when we first start, you're not going to have any bags. Like inventory is clearly kind of a bitch right now. You'll find bags as time goes on and it'll get better, but initially you won't. So it's good to kind of know what you should just delete it because it's not going to sell for a lot and prioritize whatever. It's also good to get in the habit of vendoring whenever you can, and we'll do that as soon as you finish this quest.
Yep. But I have 3 quests.
Oh, turn around.
It's freaking full.
Let's delete. Let me find something you think you want to delete. Something that's cheap. It doesn't matter.
My starting rope.
Yep, delete it. Now loot that cape.
Is there any hotkey to quickly? Oh, wait, what? I'm not wearing a cape.
Yeah, you're not. Right-click it. Exactly.
Oh, why did I take off? Why did I take off my cape? Oh, maybe I found that cape.
Yeah, you never had a cape.
Okay.
Now, one other thing, your opinion, however you want to do it, for your health bars and enemy health bars, would you want it to have a percentage or show how much health they have?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes to what? Or both.
Well, maybe both. Let's try it out.
Okay, so in order to get that, hold on, you're gonna need to download something. Fuck, what was it called?
Display health text.
Modern target frame. So type in modern to CurseForge and download modern target frame.
Okay.
Oh, that's apparently in game, but let's see. Let's go to options here. Let's type in, go to maybe interface.
Oh.
Yeah, hit the tab. No, it's going to be status text of some sort. Look for status. Oh, there you go. There you go. Easy.
Oh, it's kind of ugly, right? But useful.
It's up to you. I don't use it. You can do both too.
It is useful.
It's up to you. Now target an enemy. All right, see how it's just a green bar? So Classic doesn't like to tell you that, but there is an add-on that can show you the enemy's health if you want. And it'll display it just like your own if you want to know how much health they have.
Oops. I need to recast Immolation if it resists.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, it's weird not knowing their health. But I don't know if I'm making it too easy if I...
no, you're not.
Pull that up.
I don't know. I'm not looking at your chat, but they might be a little too far on the purist side. You should have modern target frame to see enemies' health.
What do you think, chat?
If you want it, the thing is, I don't even have it on, but I can hover over and it'll show me how much health they have. Up to you.
Health is good. Yes, absolutely get it. You should get it. Okay.
So download modern
They
target
agree
frame.
They agree with you. Yeah, I already have that. So how do I use it?
Let's see here. Hit escape and go to add-ons. So close this up. Add-ons. Modern target frames. You have it. What is the target? The guy in front of you and just hover over his health. Oh, there you go. You're chilling.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. Did you ever play Heroes of Might and Magic?
No, I did not.
Okay, it's a strategy game. They express how strong a mob is in some kind of archaic English words. So they'll be like, "There's lots of zombies," and you need to know what lots is. So it took me a large part of my childhood to figure out what lots is. It's like, okay, it's like anywhere from 20 to 45. Cool. Now there's zounds of zombies. Now there's a throng. Like, how much
Oh,
is it?
God.
You didn't know. If you get it wrong, you die. So you're safe scumming the crap out of it.
I would say I did learn north, south, east, and west from classic WoW leveling. I didn't know. I was like 8 or something.
Yeah.
Your inventory is full. You got to
Games-
delete something.
Games are educational. Let's see. We throw this one away.
Sure.
Wear this.
So let's
Which-
learn how to vendor. You can't wear it. It's leather. Let's go vendor it somewhere. Let's go to the town right
Okay.
in front of you.
All right.
And pretty much when you hover over them, you should see either an anvil or a bag. Either of
Okay.
those allows you to sell.
Okay.
An anvil.
And they don't have
An anvil
they
will
don't
allow
have
you to
limited
sell
money
and
like. Anvil will allow me to sell what?
repair.
Oh, okay. What
Okay.
happens when my
What is that?
items are fallen into a state of disrepair?
What do you mean?
If my items fall into a state of disrepair, what happens? Do they die? Do they lose
Oh,
a percentage of their
so-
stats?
On the far right of your screen, like it'll show a character portrait, basically kind of where your questy currently is. And let's say your gloves are broken. The gloves
gloves.
on the gloves will be red. To repair,
Okay.
and I was wrong about the anvil. In classic WoW, it's just a bag icon when you hover, like mouse over this guy. See the little bag? That's it. So look at his store, and at the very
Yeah.
bottom, you see the repair all items. You can also repair individual items. But I would say there's no reason for you to repair because your gear is fine and you're going to be replacing it like constantly
Yeah.
at this level, right? So you don't repair
Yeah.
yet, but that is how you would do it.
What does it mean when it says Grubtor 2 equals 1 plus 1?
Grubtor 2 equals 1 plus 1. I do not know.
2 streamers can't figure out simple arithmetic. Maths.
What is...
One
one-
equipped, one in infantry.
Oh, you have 2 of... who cares? Ignore that. Just sell it. Sell it. Get it out of here. And
All
all
right.
of the gray items, all the grays you have, like the discolored fang and all that, that is not like some crafting recipe bullshit. Vendor it. It's just... Vendor it.
Chip
it-
ball is not a quest item. How do we know?
Because quest items will not usually let you vendor them. So
Oh.
try and vendor the paw next to it. That's actually a quest item. He doesn't
The
want that item.
merchant doesn't want that item.
There
So
are
I
some
just sell
unique situations,
everything.
but yeah, sell it all. Also, the
Except
coin,
the spring water.
it's low enough level where I would just get rid of it.
The spring water?
No, the mushroom, sorry.
Oh,
it-
the mushroom.
Yeah, I would just sell that. You just
Ooh,
need
that's a
water.
lot of money. That's 10 copper.
Yeah, you're not by the time you start killing mobs where you're like actually threatened, you're gonna have higher level food and water. So you're level 4,
Okay.
by the way.
Ooh,
Means you
we can get another spell.
Yep. Do you remember where that Warlock trainer is?
No. I just heard cheering. Oh my god, Nalo has reached level 60 and it does a cheer. Interesting.
So the whole server can, like, when someone dies, you will be alerted when someone dies above level 10. You'll get an alert. It'll be like,
Do people laugh?
yeah. People will type RIP in world chat. But also, when someone reaches level 60, everyone gets notified of that too. So it's fun.
Nice.
All right, you got 2 spells here.
Yep, let's equip them. I do think it's weird that you are not incentivized to quest together, but I guess that many people really just prefer playing by themselves while having the company of others, knowing you're part of a living, breathing world around you.
Yeah, so you can listen, it's not like you're completely grieved and your XP is horrendously bad if you quest with someone. It's just a little bit worse. Like, it's not optimal.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I agree. That kind of sucks that you're incentivized to play by yourself. So, curses. This is something unique to Warlock. You have a curse now. I would say this is one of the worst curses that you get, and you can only one curse can be active at an enemy at a time. If you want
that
to read
sucks. And this one reduces their damage. Who cares?
let me see it
Just
again.
don't get hit, right?
Damage caused by
Damage
target.
caused by the target is reduced. Garbage.
It's actually, I mean, that's actually crazy for this low of a level, but later on it's trash. But corruption, that's one of your main spells, and I will say eventually, I think every single Warlock spec, you'll get talents that make it an instant cast. That's your 3 spell right now. So you'll have Immolate, and then you instant corruption, and then you just start blasting with Shadow Bolt. Double dotted with bolts coming in hot.
How do you mean it will instant cast?
No cast time.
Like, how do I make something instant cast?
So you're going to get a talent that allows you to make corruption an instant cast.
Oh, talents modify spells, among other things.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can't make everything. It's like you don't modify spells specifically. There's a talent tree.
Okay.
And
So it'll
there's
say
an option.
what can be improved.
Yes. Like your demon armor, your buff or whatever, that's an instant cast. If you're asking like what it's like to instant cast in this game. That's an instant cast too, that curse you just put up.
I see. Yeah. Okay, cool.
You can just cast that while moving and kiting.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could cast it while moving because the Shadow Bolt locks you in place so much.
You can still turn though.
Oh shit, I'm zoomed in again, am I not?
Yeah, you keep zooming in all the way. But hey, you do you. But yeah, you can turn your character while you're casting. You know that, right?
Yes, but I keep trying to do that with middle mouse button because in every game, even now I'm using middle mouse button to turn, and I'm not noticing it because I'm holding down W. But when I'm casting, I'm like, oh yeah, let's cast, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, you got to kill a lot of bats and wolves, so let's focus on those. Bats, wolves, and skeletons. Don't kill anything else. These guys are level 1, and you are level 4.
Does that mean I should find the highest level guy?
You still get XP, so if you target them in the frame, you notice that number 1 is kind of green. Target them. The level 1.
Yeah. Oh, it's saying it's too easy for you.
I mean, you still get XP, but you get less. Yellow is good. Red is slightly too high of a level, but you get more XP. It's just... Yellow is good. Green is fine because you're just focused on questing.
Is it based on the region they're in? Like, the further away I am from town, the higher they are? Because I don't really see a pattern yet.
Ish, kind of. I mean, as you leave, it'll probably get higher level, but it's going to be pretty... It's not like you're going to be walking in a straight line in this game all the way to 60. It's all over the place. It's mainly zone-based. So this starting zone that you're in, the mobs aren't really going to surpass level 5 at the highest, because you leave this zone at 6. It's just the tutorial zone.
Okay. When does it get hard?
As soon as you... I would say you have risk of death as soon as you leave the starting zone.
Okay. And I could leave now if I wanted to.
No, you should stay here until 6.
Okay. But
because as soon as you leave the zone...
I could, but it'd be suicidal.
Yeah, the lowest level mobs you're going to find outside of the zone are going to be like level 5. That's the lowest level. So hit your map. Now look at the mountain surrounding the starting zone. You are very protected. Every starting zone is like this.
How do you mean protected? From PvP?
Well, just in general, like it's very... you're locked away. You know, there's no outside anything. It's just level 1. As soon as you leave those gates, you see the one way to leave. It's walled off.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave, look how much more vast the world becomes.
But it's not like there's like flood risk and PvP risk suddenly when you're behind that point, right?
No PvP. PvP is off in hardcore WoW. Otherwise,
For,
no one.
in general.
Yeah, I think you can type /PvP and it would mark your character, allowing other people to attack you. That would be extremely stupid.
Yeah.
And if they do choose to attack you, they will also now be PvP marked. I have seen people go out and they would intentionally flag themselves to bait people.
Yeah. And what are all the ways that you can get someone killed without aggroing PvP?
I mean, you mean like grief people?
Yeah.
There's a handful of ways, but they're not. I don't think they're intended to be in the game. So you can pull a bunch of mobs, like a bunch, and then vanish after bringing them next to someone, and those mobs might aggro onto that person. But that's not supposed to be a thing. You can.
How do you personally feel about that?
I think the game. I think being able to stream a game is big for promotion, and it keeps a game alive. And if you make it to where streaming the game is damn near impossible, that would kill the game in modern 2024 gaming. It would definitely impact it in a negative way. Maybe not kill it.
Like the social responsibility, like the onus you put on other people and how you transform the game as a streamer in an MMORPG, right?
Yes, I think whatever you just said. I think
because some people they hate streamers coming to MMORPGs and changing how things go, right? But I'm not talking specifically about like as a streamer, can I kill others? As a griefer. I feel like is that the question you answered? Like as a streamer, you shouldn't do it, but like people could do it, right?
Well, if people do, I'm pretty sure they can actually get in trouble. Like intentional griefing in hardcore WoW is bannable.
Really?
I mean, it fucking should be. I think there's someone who's been doing it for months, but like they're not a streamer. If they stream it, they're gonna get probably banned instantly in game. But there's like non-streamers that have gone away with it. But yeah.
On what grounds would you be banned? Like a GM? You have a GM that's a friend of yours, or what?
What do you mean? Like, in what grounds would a streamer be banned, or a random person just griefing other people playing the game be banned?
Yeah, anyone. I mean, look, I played competitions, tournament competitions, and there are rules. If you break the rules, you get banned.
Yeah.
If you just do something that someone finds annoying,
well, it's considered harassment. Like in-game
really?
harassment. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So intentionally griefing in hardcore WoW is considered harassment.
So people are going to report that, and a GM will look at it and see, yeah, that was pretty intentional.
You would hope. You would hope that's how it plays out. But I don't. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. He was at the edge of range, walked outside of it. My tooltips turned red, saying he's out of range. But because I already started tethering, it worked.
Yeah, I see. I know exactly what you mean. There is, like, if it says a 30-yard range and you start casting at 30 yards, and let's say they walk 32 yards away, the cast may still go off. But if they walk 33, it may not. There is like a limit to how much farther out of range they can go. Yeah.
Warcraft 3 has that as well.
There's a little bit of leeway, but there is a limit.
Warcraft 3 has this really strange mechanic where an auto attack, which always lands, can miss if they move too far out of your range. But if they move a bit out of your range, you have this really janky, weird, long auto attack range. So WoW SS2, interesting.
All right, now let's bump it up a little bit here. Let's pull 3 mobs at once. So get full mana. And I would just immolate corruption, go to the next guy, and just let the dots do their full work.
Okay.
At this level, you can definitely do it. So corruption, immolate. Oh, single dot.
Oh, okay, you mean all in one.
Yeah, corruption, immolate, or just immolate. I'm saying double dot each mob, but this works.
Yeah, I understand. They are delaying my cast.
Yeah, a little bit, but you're getting full value of the dots now. This is min-maxing.
Oh, I like that.
So rather than killing them with half the duration down, yeah.
And then I have to account for how much cast delay multiple mobs do and see whether it still makes sense for me to play it this way.
Yeah, so if this was not the starting zone, you'd be dead. I just wanted you to kind of see, like, this is how some people do it. Warlocks are capable of doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Your health is half right now. Your regen is insane, but yeah.
Yeah. And the regen is partially percentage based, or is it absolute numbers?
Absolute numbers. Your regen
Nope.
at low levels is extremely overtuned. It's gonna fall off.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it took like half a second to update. Cool. I got all the quests. It's going fast.
Well, you have one quest left. You haven't finished.
Oh yeah, my bad. Right
So.
here.
There you go.
So how much longer would it have taken to level and stuff with another class? Like, what's the slowest class?
Warrior. Warriors have no spells. They have they have a weapon and they swing and they have to take all the hits for the most part.
Do they get an auto attack delay as well when they get attacked?
No, you're talking about like spell pushback. No, that doesn't apply.
Yeah.
That doesn't apply. In fact, actually, when you parry something, you don't have parry as a warlock. It's just like every time someone hits you, there's a % chance for you to parry it. It makes your next auto attack instant. But it just happens instantly.
Oh, like Varian in Heroes of the Storm.
Never played HOTS, but I would guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, warriors, honestly, in the starting zone, like, every class is just going to speed through this no problemo. Warriors start to really slow down, like, level 10 plus. That's when they start struggling.
You have shown yourself to be
I can only wear a cloth, so I just get the cloth, unless the others are worth more money. I could earn a tidy profit on the roamer's leggings.
Compared to the others, yeah. You're right. I mean, the armor is negligible. It's so minimal. And you'll probably find boots, so you can just take the money if you want, yeah.
7 armor for 7 copper. It's a tough choice, but I'll go for the money.
Yep. Your spells are going to cost a lot of money. They cost 1 silver per.
Okay, and how much copper goes into a silver?
100 copper equals 1 silver.
Oh, wow.
I would take the belt because your braces are the same, right?
Yes.
My friend, Marla Fitz,
Nice.
Now, let's turn around and let's talk to the
Nice.
demon trainer.
Samuel succumbed
Yep.
and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared.
Oh, yeah, I can get something now. The level 4, this one.
Yep.
So strong was
So, buy the book.
that her last dying wish
Please right-click it, but that works too.
beloved
Oh, you're broke. Oh, let's sell.
Oh, shit. We sell everything.
road northeast of
If it has that coin in the top left of it,
defeat him and
then you're good. Just sell it.
bury
Oh, it's saying you can't use this anyway?
No, you absolutely can. I don't know what it's talking about. All right, you can buy that book.
Leather, I can never wear it?
You can never wear leather, ever.
Okay.
So the red books you can't use, but that one you can. So those are like later on. If you hover over, you'll see they're higher level. Or they're for a pet that you don't even have. One or the other. So right-click it.
our enemies abound.
Oh, nice.
Now look at your pet hotbar. Your pet hotbar. Yep.
Oh, he gained Blood Pact. It's on autocast,
It's
and he's casting it on himself, not on me.
and you. Look at your buffs in the top right of your whole
Oh.
screen. Yep. It's the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
bar.
okay. I was looking for it under my health and mana bar, but it's right here. Oh, cool. Stamina. What does stamina do? Health.
Every-
Oh, shit.
Every stamina is plus 10 HP.
Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. How long does it last? It doesn't
Permanent.
say. Oh, wow, he's alive.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right. Well, you have a lot of quests that you need to grab on your mini map. They've all unlocked because of the quest chain being completed. Grab all of them.
I am forsaken. You there. If you're looking for something to make yourself useful, then listen up. We need fresh out of the ground recruits to head into Death Knell and search for any sort of useful equipment.
Yeah, I didn't even
It's
think
nice
about
when you actually listen to the story. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking about when I'll take it. I just I was
you're
trying
good.
to immerse myself a bit.
Oh, do it. Go for it. Go for it. I'm just thinking about. Yeah, people wouldn't know that your buffs are in the top right.
Miserable bag of bones.
Yeah, are you taking notes?
In some ways, yeah, I am. There's a couple things that, like especially like the in-game interface add-ons and like the status text showing enemy. Like I'm gonna put modern target frame as like you should have it. It's gonna be
How
like one of those
many-
add-ons.
How many people in OnlyFans are going to be completely new?
Like at your level of new,
Yeah.
30%, 40%.
Wow. How did you find them?
They just ask to join. It's kind of a drought out there right now. Not a lot of games to play. to be honest.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I go variety sometimes. I dip my toes, but I don't really live like the full variety life. So it's interesting to hear that there's a drought right now. I mean, there were a couple of good games this year, right? But they're finished with it, so they're looking for something. Huh?
I mean, it's a drought in a sense. Like, there's lots of games to play, but when it comes to streaming games, there's not a lot of games to play. Like, the only variety game meta that's been recent has been Liar's Bar that I can think of. That's it.
And are you talking now about games that you can play with others so that you can have collabs, or just streamable games that do well on stream?
Games that do well on stream. It's kind of a drought right now. I know Path of Exile is coming out pretty soon. That'll do pretty well for the Path of Exile people.
Yeah.
You are completely tapped.
Oh shit. But I have an imp. He's doing 8 damage per.
Yeah, you're fine.
Stab a bit.
I just wouldn't cast for a bit until your mana's full.
We do a lot of melee damage now compared to before. 14 melee attack.
Oh, you found a pouch. Oh, that's
nice.
big. Okay, so click it.
Dude, it's expensive. Jeez, 250 copper.
Does it? No, it increases your inventory. Look at your bags at the bottom right of your screen.
All
right, now open it.
I have...
Equip it. Just right click. There you go.
Oh,
Massive
so
expansion.
non-bag just adds it all here.
Yes,
instead, right?
exactly. So if you didn't have the add-on, you would have to open each separately, or you can open all bags. But it's like, why split it? You know?
Yeah. Tedious stuff.
So yeah, bags are the biggest bitch at the starting of, well, any fresh server or SSF run.
And do you know the odds of finding one?
I'm not sure. I'd say every time I play, there's a 1/3 chance I find one in the starting zone. Like one.
Okay. Yeah. How many characters have you leveled?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. A lot. In recent times, not a ton. But as a kid, my brother and I shared a WoW account, and he would delete every character I leveled past 20. I don't know why he did that. So I re-leveled many times.
Younger brother?
Older brother.
Huh.
He had prio. I remember I used to play custom games in Warcraft 3, and he would tell our mom that I was downloading viruses, and I wouldn't be allowed to play custom games.
Jesus. But like, what is the obvious incentive for him? Like, does he then get to use the computer?
I should ask him. I don't know why he did that. I think he just thought it was funny. I think he wanted me to get better at the actual game. I was wasting my time in custom games because it was pointless.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He didn't even play Warcraft 3, so I don't even think he knew that. He just took custom games away from me. I don't know why. I played him anyways. I just had to play him in secret.
Wow.
Yeah, weird.
This is very fascinating. Yeah, this is weird.
So you need to kill these spiders on the outside, and then you got to kill some spiders on the inside of the cave. Caves. This cave is easy, but caves are scary. Caves are where most people in Hardcore WoW die.
Okay, got it.
And we're also going to learn about a new mechanic.
Cool.
So see all these enemies around you, how like their names are yellow? Just turn around and look at them. Like all their names are yellow, right? When you stand near these mobs, they don't aggro to you. You have to attack them before they attack you, right?
They're all going to be red. Okay,
These
I
are
see.
Your first red mobs.
Now we have to tippy toe.
Yeah, their aggro range is going to be really low. Because again, it's a starting zone tutorial. It's going to be easy, but later on, their aggro range is going to be pretty far.
How is movement speed for different creeps? Are they always identical to mine?
There are different movement speeds for different creeps. Some
are
fast.
I'm faster, I can kite pretty well.
Yeah, especially at this level. They're all slow as hell at this level. So if you're in trouble, literally walk away.
Okay. Do you walk away as fast when you look at where you came from or where you're going?
Are you asking, like, is backpedaling slower?
Yeah.
It is immensely slower. You should never backpedal in this game.
Okay.
Backpedaling, in most cases, pretty much always is a skill issue. Instead, you should be strafing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So strafing is just as fast?
Yeah, you can
I see.
Cast while strafing. Like, put the curse on while strafing. Oh, that's Shadow, but I meant the curse. Your instant cast. Put the curse. I see.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's strafing. Because it's a 180-degree angle, like you said.
Ah. So it's always like this actually. You're a crap man when you're kiting.
Backpedaling is a sign of a noob. There's
Oh, so
chat's
you
gonna
could
be
just unbind.
don't unbind it. Chat will be a smartass and they'll point out there are times to backpedal, but they're very rare and few, and it's not very often on Warlock.
What would be the edge cases for it?
So as a main tank, say you're tanking a mob and you want to position it properly, sometimes backpedaling can be good. In PvP, as like a rogue, say you're fighting someone that's backpedaling and you need to stay behind the target, backpedaling is good. Like there's weird gimmicky things like that. But it's mainly a tank thing where you might want to backpedal. Your armor is off, by the way. Your buff.
Oh shit. Okay.
There you go.
I mouse clicked it. Cringe.
You're right. Extremely cringe.
Yeah.
But
This
is why you start key bindings early.
Okay.
A clean slate it's a great place to start.
Okay. So you would always walk away like this?
All right. Well, this is big. Your days. That's big. See how you're slow?
Yeah, I saw
right.
that.
So that is an important mechanic. Days can only happen when an enemy hits you from behind, essentially while you are running away. Now, one way you can prevent enemies from ever dazing you is if you strafe, like I said. That's not considered
But
your
I was
back.
strafing.
They must have clipped into your back at some point. It's not a big deal now, but when you're running away, do not like try to run sideways in a way, strafe away. It's the same speed as running forward, but it reduces chances of getting dazed.
Dude, I'm now cursed with the knowledge that when I press back, I'm a noob, and I'm pressing it.
Get it out of your brain. That's good. Get it out of your brain.
Oh, this sucks.
It's-
Wait, chat, it's the same true in Elden Ring. Is walking back bad? They never told me because they weren't allowed to say anything.
Actually, I think so, yeah.
Unbind S. Better do it now.
You can unbind, like a lot of people play it with it unbound. You could definitely unbind it and it's not going to affect you in any negative way.
It feels terrible to unbind it too.
My S key
tough.
is bound. I do use it it's just like, again, extremely rare situations. Also, like, sometimes there's weird areas, like you're trying to jump on top of a building and you have to, like, parkour in a way. Sometimes the back jump is good for that.
Oh.
Because it
goes less far.
Exactly. If you're parkouring, right?
I see. So, mind over matter. We just need to get the discipline not to use it. But like now, for instance, was that bad? Like I stepped back a bit to get that max range.
That's fine.
Technically, it's slow.
I mean, yeah, it's minor adjustments. Yeah, like you're gonna be playing this game. It's gonna be pretty fucking boring. Most people watch Netflix while they play this game. Hey, I need to do a minor adjustment to my range. I don't feel like strafing, turning my camera. Just backpedal it. Sure, why not? Who cares? Just, don't get too absorbed into Netflix in hardcore WoW because you could die. So you're still carving deeper into the cave. The reason why caves can be scary, keep going, kill this thing. Imagine a spider spawns on top of you right now. You don't and now all the mobs that you've killed are respawning behind you. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
You can see how it can be pretty scary.
Oh, so when I start running, I'm going to set off a freaking...
You can't run, because you're just going to pull more. So you can see how, like, the spawns get... Yeah.
I can't run back here, because there will be all spiders behind me again.
Yeah, you are now fighting in this position. It's it. Sometimes, like, if you're in a fuck situation, sometimes running through all the mobs is still a better choice. But yeah, you can see why caves are deadly.
Yes. But this technically not a scary cave. Like it feels super easy so far.
This is starting zone. You're gonna realize how much harder mobs get later on. Like that's why I had you pull 3 mobs earlier, because you can do it at this level, no issues.
I could do it again here in the cave.
it's going to get harder and harder and harder. I wouldn't do it. And definitely have full mana when you do it.
Is the water drinking continuous? Do I need to stay?
You have to stay.
Stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I can tell you how sweaty some WoW players are. So when you drink water, you know how it ticks every 2 seconds or whatever? It's not just like this continuous flow.
Yeah.
So it is an actual world server tick. There is a weak aura or an add-on that can track the server tick for water. What the sweaty WoW players do for speed leveling is they walk and they drink, get the tick at the perfect time, and then keep walking, and then use another water, drink, get that single tick, and keep walking. But go ahead and drink your water. You only have one left. You can't be doing that.
Why? Why? I can't drink it now. Must remain seated while drinking.
Yep.
But how long is that?
18 seconds, but don't do it. You're full mana now. Oh, it's over.
Oh, okay, it's done.
Hey, you got the single tick out of that. You timed it with the world server tick.
But a single tick doesn't even begin to use all of it.
No, it wastes the majority of it.
Yeah, but they're doing it because
Min-maxing.
it fits their speed run.
Exactly. They're trying to run to a location or run to the next mob while drinking.
Oh yeah, with just one tick. Yeah, it's guys. It's like a healing salve in Warcraft 3. When you know you're about to get hit by an opponent, you're only gonna get one tick out of the 45 seconds. But you just need that little bit.
Hold on,
extra
focus
help.
up. This is a named mob, and you are completely tapped.
Shit.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Just I would say get some dots running. It's not hard. Just want you to make sure you're not talking to your chat because your pet's about to die. You're fine.
Yeah, this is the first boss we're facing. Huge boss.
Your pet died. But that's okay.
Oh no.
Oh, you got the web
2
cloak.
mana. Oh my god. Webbed cloak, nice.
Yeah, I like that
Nice.
cloak. I think it looks cool.
Oh, it changes my looks.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't notice that yet.
All
All
right.
right, town portal?
You can, but you still need to get one of those yellow spiders. See, now they all respawned behind you, which means
yeah.
the mob that you killed that was on top of you is going to spawn soon.
Soon, okay, yeah. So sometimes I might want to move more into the spider I'm fighting.
Yep, and there it is. But it's not going to aggro for a second. Just relax. I would summon your imp or maybe walk
Wait, how
away.
did you know that?
How did I know what?
You said there it is. But
I
he
saw
was
it.
behind me. How did you know?
I saw it.
But I was standing like this.
I saw him on the screen in the bottom right, but turn around and
shit.
kill it, and then let's summon your
Yep.
pet after you. Or summon it now. It's fine.
Yeah.
The aggro range is so small. See, now another spawn. See the health
Oh,
bar?
yeah. It's pretty fast. It's like 1-2 minutes. Is
Again-
it based on when I killed them, or there's a tick rate?
It's not like mana. It's based on when you killed them. They have a respawn timer. But yeah, you need to kill one more spider. It's one of the non-red ones, so you got to fight your way out of this cave.
Okay. Can I just run past all of them?
Honestly, you probably can. Just remember days. If you get days while they're all on you, it can be scary. You don't want to get slowed and then they bunch up on you. But yeah, fuck it. Try.
Okay,
You got to strafe.
Why didn't he attack me?
Because he just spawned in, maybe?
Huh. Explain hyperspawn, someone said.
So when an area is extremely populated, they increase the spawn rate.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't know. Like, maybe you see a lot of people going around. That's about it.
Yeah, like on the fresh server, it's going to be pretty... It's going to be a lot. Your pet died again, by the way, because whatever.
Oh, shit.
I would just back up, get your mana, summon another imp.
They
Go ahead.
don't attack you because they're fighting your pet? No, there was one just idle next to me.
Yeah, you're right. There was one that was idle. I don't know why he was.
Do you know about the danger of layering?
Layering. We can explain that in a bit. I would just get out of this cave first. Or I'll explain it while you fight out of here. So when an area has too many people, there's something called layering. It's basically, you're on the same server, but, you know, there's multiple phases, if that makes sense, right? Like layer 2, layer 3. So they won't be next to you in game. When you invite someone to a party, you can bring someone to your layer. It's like an
Oh.
instance. The problem with this, let's say you're just running through the world and someone invites you and you accept the invite. On the layer that you were on, there were no mobs. But on this layer that you just got invited to, there were a ton of mobs and they just spawned and surrounded you right where you were.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
like maybe you're in this cave and you've cleared the entire cave and then a friend invites you and you get layered into another cave, the same cave, but another instance of it where all the spiders are alive. You're dead. So that's it.
Yeah, especially if you go in with no resources.
Yeah, or you're low health, things like that. That's not your tag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far away.
And layering is going to be pretty prominent on the beginning of the fresh server. It's a fresh server, so there's going to be like so many people in the starting zones. I don't know how many layers there's going to be, but it's going to be a lot.
How many people can exist in one layer?
I was actually having this talk with my girlfriend last night. I don't know. I don't even know how many people are on one server at a time. On one layer, I would imagine like 100, 200, 300. I don't know.
Health
50
regeneration is increased while sitting.
Yeah,
By 33%, said someone in chat.
yeah, it is. But you should just have water. Like, water makes you drink on its own, right? And that makes you sit. Yeah, if you don't have water and you really need health and yeah, just sit.
Okay.
I think it does. However, when
where
you're
do I
sitting
come?
down and you take a hit, the hit is a guaranteed critical hit. Don't sit while in
Oh,
combat.
shit, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
So if you look at the cog wheels on your minimap, it's not a sword. It's not a bag. It's a looting thing. So find little
Okay.
boxes.
Yeah, that's the third type of questing or something.
Yeah, there's looting like this. There's looting off of mobs. You don't need to kill these, but it's level 1.
Oh.
You can kill it. You already pulled it.
Yeah. How far will it chase, actually?
So that's called leashing. You can test it. You just got to get a feel for it. But if you pull a mob and you keep hitting it, it can chase you forever.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I don't think it can leave the zone that it originally started in. That's to stop people from, pulling max level raid boss mobs to starting zones like this.
Yeah.
But if you
Wait,
keep...
Is that true for bosses, too? Like, you can pull bosses really, really far?
Yes. Yes, but most bosses are going to be, instanced. You
What
obviously
does that
can't-
mean?
Well, they're going to be in a dungeon, so you can't take them out of the dungeon. But for the few
Okay.
that are out in the world, yes, absolutely, you can leash them and kite them all the way through wherever. But if you never, again, if you just pull them and then keep running away, they will eventually, unleash and just go back to where they are. So you need to get scavenged goods.
Search Death Knell and the vicinity for 6 pieces of scavenged goods. Oh, so I'm not looking to kill anything. I'm looking for some kind of bag on the floor.
Exactly. That's why it's not a bag, it's a cogwheel. Yep, there it is.
Ah.
There you go. You gotta click that.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, cool.
1 out of 6. It's an interaction. Someone correct. It's an interaction quest.
Okay. Ask him about macros and pet attack macros.
Oh god. Okay, let's not worry about macros yet. They're basically, if you look at your pet hotbar, I would say so you have on the far right of it. You see you the penguin or the seal passive, defensive, and aggressive. You should probably put your pet on passive and manually control who your pet attacks. It's on defensive right now. So if someone attacks you, your pet's going to attack them back.
Isn't that nice?
It can be, but it can be also really annoying in dungeons and stuff like that.
Why?
It'll attack the wrong shit. I'm trying to think of examples. But I don't know, actually. I just know passive is best. Can chain pull. Oh, okay, so basically, let's say you're killing some mobs, and you kill them, right? You kill the whole pool pack of 5, but you're still in combat for a couple seconds after. Your pet might just start attacking some other mob. Or, let's say you're trying to leash a mob, and your pet's going to keep attacking it when you actually want to run away.
Yeah.
Things
Makes
like
sense.
that. Just manually controlling it is better. I'd get used to it. So I'd put it on passive, and I would get used to your attack and follow keybind on your pet. So that's attack. And then follow would be to pull him off, right?
So now he stops attacking.
Yep. And now he's off.
Strangely enough, it's always in yellow, even when he's attacking.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
So everyone's telling me to teach you auto loot. You can do auto loot if you want, or you can shift click it. It's up to you.
You said you don't auto loot.
Yeah, but there's no reason for it. I'm just not used to it. Like, it's not like it's better or anything. Auto loot. There you go.
Auto loot, action when clicking on lootable things, looting when this is checked, or auto looting when it is not, is performed by holding the loot key, auto loot key. What? Loot key?
Right clicking a mob is what it means by loot.
What's an auto loot key?
Holding shift. So you know how like you can auto loot by holding shift and it auto. Now.
So now when I hold shift, I don't loot. Okay.
When you hold shift, now it goes to default. It doesn't auto loot, and when you don't hold shift, it auto loots. It just reverses.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I think this makes sense.
So all you need to do is just get 4. You're almost done with the starting zone, by the way. You're getting there.
Okay.
It's like usually 5.5 to 6 is when you're done. You're almost 5.5.
Oh, level.
Yeah.
Choose your reward. This vest is insane. +2 armor. But we could get 5 extra copper. Tough choice.
You could. Take the money. Invest. Stocks.
Money we're investing.
I'm sure I can find something else for you to do. You will be happy to know we appear to be making progress in the mine, thanks in no small part to your efforts.
Where is it?
We can now turn our eyes to other concerns.
Scholar Scandal's remains buried. Oh, there you go. Click that grave.
Oh.
But you got to go get his remains.
The Scarlet Crusade is a despicable organization.
So it's kind of iffy, but if you look at the bags in the top right, yeah, down a little bit. Yep, up one. We'll keep going up. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So they don't really distinguish very well, but yeah.
Oh, so this is the interact gear, and it's actually not entirely colored in. Oh no, it's because I was standing on top of it. Okay, so this is the same type of gear, but it's from a different quest, and I would know if I hover over it.
Yes. So yeah, I would just get your 4 bags and then try and go get Samuel's remains. You just got to go loot it from a dude.
When is the first raid? Level 60, right? And when would be like the first guild?
The first
sorry, not guild. The first 5-man dungeon.
First dungeon you could do like level 10, level 12 RFC.
What does RFC mean?
Rage Fire Chasm.
Level 12, 14, 16, 13, 15, 11, 15, says chat.
Hold on.
11 for Horde.
So RFC, like when you can enter, you can technically enter at level 10. For hardcore, as a caster DPS, I would, like you can go in at level 12, maybe 13. Like the last boss is level 16, right? Or 17, I don't know.
And where is it?
It's in Orgrimmar. So you would take that Zeppelin, remember the teleport thing? Yep.
Yeah,
and then you would, now north, click Orgrimmar. Yep. In the Cleft of Shadow, see that big blue circle in the middle?
Oh yeah.
Rage Fire Chasm. It's actually
13 to 18.
It's in the Horde city. So only really Horde can do it. Horde get the first dungeon. The next dungeon,
yeah.
I wouldn't say really good gear. It's decent. I don't think there's any blues that drop in RFC. But you would,
blue being what?
So currently you're wearing like whites and grays. They have no stats. And then next would be uncommon, which is green. Those usually have stats. And then blue is just a step up from green. And then epic, you're usually not going to see any epics until level 60. There are some, but you're probably not going to get any. But there's quests in there that give good XP. You would get a really good weapon. As a caster, you're not that weapon dependent. It's more of like a warrior and rogue kind of thing.
Okay.
Like you just care about spells.
I can't use
Oh,
that
fuck.
yet.
I would go vendor. Your
Yeah.
inventory is messed up.
Yeah, I need to sell. Yeah, we're way too full.
Be quick about your business.
Okay, cool. We did everything.
And that is mostly it.